I love it when you talk dirty.
Welcome to the Dirty Talks podcast.
We back,
season,
baby.
They want me to restart. So we saying season 2, episode 1.
Yes.
It's been what, since January?
January.
It's been a minute.
Hiatus.
January 22nd to be exact. So we took a 3-month hiatus. You know, we had to get some shit back in order, some personal shit. But I promise y'all, we back better than ever. I feel like a better version of myself. I'm excited. Man, I miss talking in front of these mics. I miss the studio. I miss Watts. You know,
The guy.
yeah, man. And I miss doing the live shows.
I do.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And oh, my bad. Just in case y'all don't know, I'm Dirty James.
I'm G baby,
Jasmine Divine.
Yeah,
and I came back thicker than a dump truck.
yes, man.
I can't wait to see the ass. I haven't even seen the
We
ass
was
yet.
getting worried. You know,
You want to show it? See the ass? Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. More time.
They also have my sound. I wish I had my sound bites right now. So just in case everybody wondering why, you know, we not pressing the soundboard, Watts had to get a new one because his old one died.
He deleted our
I
sounds.
definitely would have had some sound bites that hype you up. You know what I'm saying? I would have been the hype man. But we'll have them together next episode. But no, we were getting worried because, you know, you was skinny. You know what I'm saying?
I was out here little than a
Yeah,
fuck.
we was ready to tie you up and just feed you McDonald's for like a month straight. Because it was like...
That's how I got big the first time, too.
Mickey D's.
Yeah,
McDonald's every Friday.
Mickey D's will do
starting
it.
the McNuggets. You know what I'm saying? Big Macs, whatever you got to eat. But how has
McRibs.
everybody been, you know, on this hiatus? Like, what's new? Well, me and Jasmine pretty much been in each other's faces.
I mean, they haven't, though. They don't know what I've
time.
been up to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could tell them.
No, let's see what Gab's been up to
Yeah,
first.
okay. Gabs first. Gabs go first.
I mean, I just been working. I'm trying to put my birthday together right now. Y'all know I'm finna do another party. Excuse me. 4 a.m. birthday just passed, April 6th.
Yes.
So,
Saw that.
Shout out to 2 years.
Hey.
Definitely having another 4 a.m. / my birthday party. So stay tuned for that.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Outside of that, we just been building, working, new
We gotta
apartment
make sure,
things.
I'm sorry, we gotta make sure this birthday lasts the whole night.
Oh, yeah.
The whole night.
Oh yeah, ain't no shutdown
Yeah,
until I'm ready to go,
exactly.
or you know our time run out.
Exactly. But what you been up to? Or
I've just really been working a lot in the salon. I've been tuning up my stylist. I don't know what the fuck, my fingers and learning new styles, honing in on marketing and things like that for that. And kids, they all in sports and they all want to do sports
our kids
now.
are busy. We
Either
need them to put their
basketball,
energy into something
track,
productive.
they just all busy. So that's been a lot. I just work, sleep, kids, eat,
Repeat.
suck dick, go to sleep.
Eating niggas' asses.
You can always
Eating
kind of.
niggas' ass.
I'll tell you what. You can always kind. You're not eating my ass. You're not eating my ass. You're not eating my ass. Like Gaps, you eat a woman's ass. You're not eating my ass.
I haven't liked a girl enough to eat no ass yet.
It's cleaner. I tell you, her ass won't be hairy. My ass is hairy on purpose.
That's
Stay
facts. Her ass will not be
my
hairy.
asshole.
I just
I'm
gotta
not
wipe
shaving
it a
my
little
ass.
bit.
Her ass will not be hairy.
It's okay. I'll work through the hair.
First
nair on it.
of all, what you just do? You're not rubbing my ass like this. I'm not a fucking woman.
I don't know what that
What the
is.
fuck is this?
This little
She's
white.
moving the hair away. She moving it
Yeah, but
up.
like not like this. You're not. I'm a man. You're not doing this to a grown man.
You gotta
Like,
make sure her finger can
Our
slide between the
ancestors did it in the
cheeks.
70s, so we'll be all right.
oh, this is
I don't know
2020.
nothing about that.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not the 70s.
The
Hell no.
70s was how many years ago? What, like 50 years ago
It's
now?
been a minute.
Ooh, isn't that weird to think about?
It's been a minute.
That's weird.
Diddy ball?
Yeah,
50.
man. We wasn't even
Damn.
thought of around that time at all. But
It's floating around in the ether.
but yeah, man. I just been trying to be a better version of myself. You know, within this 3 months, I started therapy. That has been one of the best decisions of my life. And then for y'all's, I'm trying to get my words together. For the people who don't know, my mom was going through chemo. So my mom finished her last session of chemo a few weeks ago. So like that was a big part in us taking and hiatus, like me just dealing with her health. So I'm just happy she did her last round of chemo, and you know I'm praying that she has a speedy recovery. But yeah, it was like a tough process to go through that. But like, I'm just happy that shit is over with. 'Cause that shit was just unexpected. But I feel like I handled it the best way I could. So
You did.
yeah. So I'm just
Really
happy.
strong.
Yeah.
Stronger than what I would have expected, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm just happy that shit is over with, and I'm happy that all three of us can get back to business, and because we like our momentum was strong. Like the fact that we took it, I didn't even realize it was 3 months. Since
I
we
didn't
did
either.
Yeah, and like I feel like before we did that, we was just hitting strides, man. Like it's crazy. Like we almost at 3,000 followers. I remember I was happy. I was listening to one of our old episodes like a few days ago, and I was talking about how like we almost at 1,000 followers, blah blah blah. Like it's a celebration, and now we almost at 3,000.
Yeah, I definitely came on at like the 400 mark.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I was
saying?
like, damn.
Yeah,
I just seen that the other day. I'm like, damn, we got two bands.
We went up,
Yeah.
and the crazy thing is, and technically it had like because we took a 3-month hiatus, it hasn't been a year yet. Like, that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
It literally hasn't been a full year
No.
of us in the studio. And the fact that we came this far this fast, I feel like we doing something right. And
We are doing something
right.
right.
We're on the right track, and we got our lane. Like
we got something people want to hear and
Mm-hmm.
feel.
Yeah, and like I don't think I told you
Titties
this. Me and
and
Jasmine
ass.
had went to Buffalo Wild Wings on Harvard, and when we first got there, it was a group of niggas like on the other side. And then they kept looking over at us. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a problem at some point.
I'm dead.
And when they was getting up to leave, one of the dudes that came up to us, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And then he came up, he was like, yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that I really fuck with y'all podcast. Y'all podcast is
That's
dope. I'm
lit.
just like, damn, like that's crazy. So yeah, man, it's just crazy. Like being out somewhere and people recognize us from the podcast.
Yeah.
That's
I know
lit as
you had
hell.
that experience as well. So yeah, man, I'm just, grateful for the both of y'all and like how far we come, how like y'all make this shit so easy when it's just like natural conversation. Because I feel like a lot of podcasts struggle to have like an hour or 2 hour long conversation, and like a lot of times we be going overtime. Like
Yeah.
it'd be hard to stop the conversation, but we don't ever really have a problem with that shit.
It's hard to see it when you're in it. It's hard to see the impact or the momentum or the enjoyment people get from you. It's really hard to see it when you're inside of it, because you're your own worst critic. But even like I've had clients and people at the gym that I've talked to. It's like, oh, I'm already caught up on all y'all's episode. When is that new episode coming out? Because I'm caught up. Like, I have had like 2 or 3 conversations, so it's been nice. Like the break was needed, to just keep us fresh and keep us going and give us a little. There's only so much you can talk about what we talk about before you get a little burnt out. But also is kind of a blessing because it's like one, we were able to grow and heal and like gain new experiences.
Got a lot of shit to talk about.
But also, it made me realize how much people fuck with us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like even me remembering when we was doing LSD that one night, and the girl like she just followed us, and I remember she hit our DMs up, and she was like a new follower, like she only been following us for maybe a couple weeks. And she said she listens to like all our episodes on Apple Podcasts. And she was just saying how like y'all are so dope. And I was just like, damn, like it's just crazy how like we just doing it because it comes easy to us and we just love doing it. But we be forgetting that people really like maybe they they have a bad day, or it's like
imposter syndrome a little bit.
It's like people watching the baddies. You be like, let me get to the episode. Give me the episode.
Or help them get through the day. Might be dealing with some real life shit, and they listen to us, and it's like therapeutic for them. Or it's like we are their therapists in a way. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get all of that off.
Thank you to the followers. We appreciate
Super
y'all.
shout out to you guys.
All of y'all supporters, all that shit.
Lord
and
knows
the haters.
I'm like, who wants to listen to us?
Definitely got haters.
And the haters.
Y'all there. Y'all just gonna always be there.
Yeah.
But
and we had the haters. This is before you came on the show. We had the haters when I had said that Martin Luther King was the most glorified pimp.
I remember that.
Oh, and with Butter, man. Them niggas
Oh, if
be-
he was hating, yeah.
They
They was on her dick.
Niggas was lying on their
Yo.
dick. Niggas was lying on their dick.
I'm like, this nigga talking about he fucked
The
up.
car he ran
The
into. I'm like,
drama
nigga,
with that
and I,
one.
you see how I respond? I'm like, nigga,
Please.
I'm like, I'm not taking nobody seriously who don't have a profile pic. Like,
I
Right,
seen that
right.
shit me did. I seen Butterton. I'm
Shit
so
is
happy I don't live for niggas, man. Baby. And that's just that on
And
that.
niggas
We don't
was
live
like,
for
and I
y'all.
purposely promoted that clip. So I'm just like, I feel like that is a lot of women's fantasies, and I feel like women want that. Go for it, like, cause the way she described it, she's manifested it, and she spoken it to existence. She went after what
euphoric.
she want. I feel like, a lot of men and women are shy to express what they want for real. So like the fact that she went after what she wanted and she communicated that. And she broke it down to the niggas. It's like we had fun the first time, right? What can we have more fun? Like let's get this shit down, you know. But so speaking on that, they probably was scared to approach her about it, or niggas was beefing because maybe they had some type of insecurities. So one of my topics is like, how do y'all feel like y'all deal with men insecurities these days, or do y'all feel like niggas
don't.
cover it
I'm
up?
about to say, I don't got shit to do with me.
Well, okay, let me ask you, like,
Yeah.
I guess when niggas are like blowing down on women or
I
coming
don't
off
deal
super
with them.
macho, I'm saying, do you think that's from their insecurities or ego, or where do you think that come from?
It depends on the situation. So like, just like in the live podcast when I was talking my shit about niggas buying me a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they like,
first live show,
oh well, why are you letting niggas buy you a drink if you gotta do? What you do? Da, 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 da. Why is you snapping on me? For one, like, my dude is fine with it. You seem like the type to have the insecurities of letting your girl go out and somebody coming up, oh, let me get you a drink. Or even if they just go out and try to work the crowd or something and they come back and bring you something, like, you're insecure. That's on you. That don't have nothing to do with me. But like in the live podcast, you gonna feel how you feel. And at the end of the day, it's always gonna be some type of reason. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and she came back and told me, like, yeah, the dudes in the room was talking about, oh, it's because she young. It's because she young. That's normal. But it's always going to be something that they want to put on you, like some type of title on you, like me. Oh, she young. She just doing that shit because she can. She a young girl, da-da-da-da. Like, no, I know what the fuck I'm doing. And just like older women or other women in general, they're doing the exact same thing. You don't have to be young to do that. You just want to put a title on it. So dealing with insecurities is really the male. It's whatever they do, like the way they portray the message, basically. Like, it don't have nothing to do with me. It's just how they take it. And then however you take it, I'm going to let you run with it. So, like, them saying, oh, you young. All right, bet.
Yeah, nah.
All right, cool. You can think that. Jazz going to say the same thing.
Oh, real quick, babe. Looking back at it, I do wish I would have blew down on the man more in that situation, because I feel like, because I get what you're saying. I guess my perspective at the time was just like, don't even let niggas buy you drinks, because I don't want to have to like potentially defend you and like get into an altercation with, because I know how dumb niggas are. So I should have took a stance more like, I know how egotistical niggas can be, how dumb niggas can be, and ignorant and all that shit.
And that's on the niggas.
Yeah. You're right. No, you're right. Because
Exactly.
like, niggas just be so prideful, bro. And there's a lot of niggas out here who would, want to fight your boyfriend just because you tell him you got a boyfriend after he bought you a drink. Oh, well, bitch, I bought you a drink.
Man,
oh, where your nigga at? Where your nigga at? We gotta fight now. We gotta work.
I've said
Sometimes-
before and it still go through.
Even when you refuse to get a drink from somebody,
They gonna give it to you.
They're either gonna still get it for you, or they'll be offended or talk shit or or make some type of scene because you're not giving them the time of day.
Facts.
A lot of the times, when I go out by myself. I'll go out by myself just trying to get something to drink, or trying to like get myself lunch or something, and somebody will come up to me. I'm just hella shut off, period. Like, this, if you are a man or a woman, I'm just kind of closed off. So it's like, especially stranger danger. Come on now. The fuck? I don't like strangers. But somebody, and especially when a man come up to me, I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. I'll be cordial, but then it's like, zoop, I'm back looking on my phone or doing whatever the fuck. I'm purposefully will block somebody off. Like, I really am not trying to like talk to you, and they'll still like push and push
Here
and
go,
push
here
and
go,
push.
here go, here go.
Yeah, like, oh no, you need to da da da, or lighten
Come
up,
eat my
smile,
ass.
or
come
blah,
eat
blah, blah.
my ass. Come
Eating a
eat
nigga
this ass.
Like,
Come eat
they'll
this
still
ass.
push up on you, and after a while, it
Gab's
does.
eating a nigga's ass by the end of the summer, by the way.
It feels threatening after a while, and you don't know what that girl's been through. You know what I mean? Like, just if somebody says no, or somebody's
not the end of the
obviously
world, yeah.
like.
It's
What do you always
okay.
say? Social cues, like catch
Yeah,
the fucking social cues.
Yeah, that's important.
Man,
But
use your
again,
common
some
sense.
men for not taking the drink or not engaging in conversation. So maybe there's women out here that's like, whatever, you know, I'm just gonna get the drink or whatever. I'm not really trying to do that, but I'll go ahead and appease him, get the drink, have a little bit of a conversation. You know what I mean? But just because she doesn't want to take it any further than that, or if she has a dude or whatever, that doesn't mean nothing. You sitting here pressing. You're pressing, and that's going to either put a woman like, let me go ahead and not be rude because that's how you're gonna make me feel, or let me not die today. So let me go ahead and take this drink. But again, that's not on the woman. That's on niggas. Need to know how to act. Like, men need to know how to behave themselves and treat women with kindness, and not be out here trying to knock people upside the head because they don't want to take a drink, or if they do take a drink and they don't want nothing else from you.
Let me ask y'all this: where do y'all think that a lot of men insecurities come from? Like, deep rooted. Like, do you think it comes from trauma or the upbringing? Daddy wasn't around.
Man, all of that.
That ain't my problem.
All of that.
But no, I'm saying like this
All of
from
that.
a, you know, if we analyzing it, where do you think most men
Man,
insecurities
anytime
come from?
throughout the niggas I done talked to, like growing up, it's always gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
All the time. And even from a nigga perspective, like looking at a girl, like for me, they'll be like, oh, you got daddy issues. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Okay, and you got mommy issues, you have attachment issues, you don't know how to leave shit alone, you are traumatized by your last girlfriend because she cheated on you, so you think I'm finna do the same thing, so you portrayed it on me. Like, these niggas be going through hella shit.
I feel like a lot more
they
times
let
than
it.
not, men hold on to their trauma a lot more than women do.
And do.
But niggas don't know how to. Niggas don't even realize it's happening. Though, I feel like
They
feel
don't.
like
They
niggas
don't.
go through the
They
motions.
don't.
Yeah.
They don't even.
Until they
don't
recognize,
understand this.
like, yo, I'm emotionally fucked up or unavailable or just immature.
It's
See,
subconscious.
but then there's
They-
some
and
people that
they
use that as
lash
an
out.
excuse.
They
They
lash
use that
out
as an
by
excuse.
shooting guns and
My
being
grandmama died
against
2 years ago. I miss my grandmama.
it. Yeah,
Man, I
so
remember somebody was like,
the streets raise them.
I don't mean to do that, you feel me? I'm just I'm pretty sure I'm bipolar. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
They be like this. They be like this. Man, I just gotta go outside and shoot a nigga.
it's not you, it's me. It's just me, man.
I saw a meme the other day that said, you think you have a aggressive hood nigga, but really you have an autistic nigga with emotional
fucking
damage.
read.
With
Who can't
emotional
read.
damage.
You want to expose a nigga, like
Damage.
take him to like a fancy restaurant, have him read the menu.
Oh no.
Nah, because I'm going to probably be struggling. I'm going to be
wanna-
like, crudité.
I want to
Crudité.
find my way and mama
Croissants.
I mean, because 9 times out of 10, I can't read that fucking
You
meme
feel
either.
me? I want a croissant and wine. White.
I'm hungry than a motherfucker.
Oh, baby.
'Cause you
Don't
wanna
answer his
mispronounce-
phone calls for a whole day and see what happens. How about do that?
Yeah, man. It's just like, I feel like, honestly, I feel like a lot of
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of
If it
men.
switch, I swear to God.
Y'all funny as fuck.
Because
Listen,
I would murder this nigga if he didn't answer.
you would murder me?
If you're not answering the
If I-
phone
if
the
you
If
whole
you don't answer your
day,
phone all day.
what
for
are
a
you
whole
doing
day?
all day?
Maybe I'm busy.
Man, I remember Tony was at work one time and his phone was like off, and then he dropped the bitch in the car while he was driving to the next
Yeah.
state,
Yeah.
so he wasn't answering the fucking phone. I tweaked.
Yo,
I
right.
tweaked.
If you didn't go from being able to check in on your person throughout the whole day to just not getting a hold of them
Why
for a
can't
whole
a nigga
day.
be busy though? Like, if I'm busy doing some shit,
Cause
like
your phone
like,
is his phone connects to the car.
why can't you trust? Like, I'm hit you up when I get
Why you
settled.
didn't answer
No.
the phone when I called
No.
you if your phone connected
What
to the
about
car?
me? What if that happened? Okay, say for instance
There's
you
been
went.
times where like you ain't answer the phone.
Oh,
or
we
you
were
go
out. We were on the big outs.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
We were on the big outs. There was not no normal circumstances, my guy.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if I was to do that, you would feel some type of way. Even when we was on the big outs.
Big outs. If you didn't answer my phone call,
you would be livid.
Yeah, but you
would have been pulling up to Randy's house. You would have been.
Yeah,
livid.
but we were on the big outs.
I'm saying, but even then, if I didn't answer my phone, you would have been livid. You would have been like, okay, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Big outs.
I'm not gonna say what I would have did.
Yes, exactly. I know you.
So, no, it wouldn't have been.
Nah, it would have probably been the exact opposite. That's why I said I'm not gonna say what I would have did.
The exact opposite.
I would have just been. I would have been like, okay.
So then, niggas with insecurities.
But okay, so, but no, that's insecurity. So you see what's been on opposite. That's because you assume I'm doing something, and you gonna go and do. And then like I wasn't really.
I wouldn't have did nothing.
Then
it would have been nothing. It would have just you were setting a standard at that point. See, I move a little differently. I'm not going to go out of my way to be like, oh, what you doing? And you know what I mean? I wouldn't have went and drove to you. You would have been setting a standard for me. I'm like, bet. And then I would have went on with my day. I would have distracted myself. I probably would have went on a run, went to the gym, fucking had a conversation.
I bet you I'm not gonna touch that phone.
I would not exactly. That's
I swear to gosh, I'm not answering shit.
That pussy better be the same. Tight.
I do my first of all, I do my Kegels. You wouldn't have been able to tell.
Oh well. Like
I'm take a little bath.
I'm doing a Kegel right now.
Do a steam. Hey, anytime somebody say Kegel, I just get to going.
Right, me too.
And stretch, and stretch, and stretch.
And 1, 2, 3, and hope.
Go ahead, do it with your gooch. Do it with your gooch.
1, 2, 3, and hope.
Yeah, it's all good. You in a damn grave. Somebody, damn, these Kegels ain't work. Looking down from heaven, doing back shots. Somebody just be mad as fuck. But no, I feel like a lot of black men, they need therapy, but they don't realize they need therapy. That's why I fuck with that Kendrick Lamar song so heavy, Father Time. I feel like niggas don't realize how psychologically, how much they're fucked up. You know what I'm saying? In the mental and all that shit. So it's like when they lashing out, like even when niggas in the street on some gangster shit, doing killings, catching bodies and shit like that, that's them lashing out. Like, cause it's like, bro, if them niggas was really intelligent and emotionally available, you could really stop all this shit with just a conversation. You feel me? So it's just like the fact that they even got to get to the point where you want to kill another black man, and you feel like that make you feel like macho and bravado and all that shit. Like,
I want to fight
you're
first.
lost. Yeah, like you're lost. Like,
I'm gonna fight for that.
Like if you really got to get something off your chest, just have a fist fight. Nobody died. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all shit off. You know, everybody lived to fight another day. But like the fact that you want to kill a nigga with a gun, that's the only way you know how to like handle shit, have them problems. A lot of niggas are unhealed and just lost.
Yes.
Do you feel like it's levels to that?
Like okay, so say if somebody raped my child, like
hey, that's exactly where I was gonna go with it too.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like just a disagreement. Like we had a bar and a nigga get mad because I stepped on the shoe.
That's normal
he wanted to shoot me over that. Like
shit.
I'm talking about shit like that. But yeah, no circumstances like, you know, I let my daughter go use the restroom. She come out talking about a nigga just raped her in the stall.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's really past.
It's on the floor.
So whatever happens to you is
it's on the floor.
It's over with. But I'm just talking about like situations that can be resolved. That's more so where I'm getting it from.
I feel like there's right now, especially, there's a lot of unhealed people. Not even just on black men. I feel like black men and black women equally are unhealed, and too many people are going to these Instagram therapists and YouTube therapists for assistance, and not actually going to a professional for assistance. I like, unfortunately, you can't even come to us for assistance. I'm sorry.
I swear you can. I'm gonna give you some great advice.
You know,
but like,
Signature Health has some great fucking therapists on a sliding scale. If you can't afford it, you can pay as little as $30 to $40 a week.
I pay
y'all
$60
niggas can pay. Y'all niggas can pay $80 for a bag. Y'all better, you know what I mean?
Honestly, a lot of niggas,
you know what I mean?
Use weed for therapy.
So it's like
not, a lot of niggas
that's not
high.
therapy.
A lot of niggas
So
get
it's
high.
like you sitting here and arguing about why I can't do this, why I
just
can't
feel like
do that.
Jazz got something to say to me.
You know,
Like
go get a little therapy. You know what I mean? I need therapy. I've done therapy on and off my whole entire life. But what people don't understand is like, your mind is a tool that you always have to tune up. Your emotions are also tools that you always have to tune up. And you always have to keep them in balance and keep them in check. When emotions are outweighing the mind and when the mind is outweighing the emotions, that's when you go to a therapist, get a little outside perspective from a professional who can help you guide yourself through everything that you're going through and be able to separate everything. Right now in society, in the Black community specifically, I'm seeing a whole bunch of unhealed people bickering and fighting about who hurt them first, but in all actuality, we hurt each other.
And to piggyback,
hurt people.
And to piggyback off the therapy, make sure you find a therapist for you.
Oh, girl, I already fired one the first day.
Because I went one time. I ain't never been back. I went one time. I had a older white man.
Oh no!
And when I tell y'all in the session, as soon as we got to, this girl that I was talking to, it was, oh, so you like girls? Oh, okay, so the girls. Okay, so girls. So you like girls.
Oh, he's fetishizing you.
So girls. I'm like, damn. Can we talk about, like, I swear my trauma is not coming from bitches.
I got a list for you if you need it. I got a whole list for you.
Yeah, like me personally, when I started therapy.
Look, I'm a therapist now. I'm talking shit.
But no.
I was like, let me come over.
But like,
I'm a ghetto therapist. That's me.
I need that.
I'm a street therapist. But no, like when I started therapy, I couldn't feel comfortable talking to nobody else other than like a Black woman. I just feel definitely comfortable and safe in a safe space talking to a Black woman, and I feel like I can learn from a Black woman, like especially from a woman's perspective on shit. And I feel like it just did wonders for me, so far, you know. And I was shocked when you told me like all the therapists you had, you never had a Black woman. Like I didn't know that.
I've always had women of color. I feel like my first therapist, she was an Indian woman. My very first therapist, her name was Rebecca, best therapist I ever had in my whole entire fucking life. I feel like she is one of the reasons why I am who I am today. I'll never like that. That is the standard that I hold to therapy, and that's the reason why a lot of these therapists that I've had since her, I can run fucking circles around. Like I therapy myself so well. Like you gotta be able to you have to be able to understand that I'm so self-aware that you have to
not play with me.
You have to rein in my self-awareness, because I will intellectualize my emotions like a motherfucker to the point to where it's probably a little bit toxic the way I fucking intellectualize my emotions instead of just feeling them. Like I'll sit here and I'll tell you why I'm feeling the feelings that I'm feeling, but I won't actually fucking feel them. Because I'm already intellectualizing them and overthinking on the feelings that are coming up.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
But yeah, like I've had women of color, but I've never had a Black woman. And I feel like the difference between not a person of color and a Black woman is she can probably understand the battle that I have with being so overly protective with myself, and she probably understands the strength that I've had to have my whole entire life. And she'll be able to guide me through that on being able to like be more softer and being more accepting of people.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, man. No, I'm grateful for therapy. I'm excited for you to get into therapy. So like,
just waiting on the right one.
Yeah, for sure. Did you want to tell them why you didn't like the first therapist you had?
Yo, don't fucking come for me.
HIPAA, no, I quit.
Nah, don't come. Well, it's me. So
I'm talking about the physical.
I hope she never sees this show.
I don't think she would.
The Black girl with the piercings and the orange hair.
Oh well.
But anyway,
should have been better.
So I didn't go with her, one, because I cannot stand a "how are you feeling" type therapy.
How does that make you feel? I've always wanted to go to one. So
what did you feel? Because bitch, I've already thought about that. Probably for about 500 hours and before having this conversation with you. But
I don't.
But number two, this is the reason why his cousin thought I was fucking messed up.
Randy called her shallow.
Said I'm shallow. But it's like she was a little overweight and a little sloppy. And I'm not trying to be fat phobic because bitch, I'm thick. You know what I mean? I'm thick as hell. I walk around thick as fuck. But it's just, it was the fucking fact that it's like, okay, what if I'm trying to like eat better or like,
but was you though?
Bro, I love my thickness.
But was you though?
Yeah, kind of. I do want to get around.
Okay, so look at it from like this. It's like
fuck up.
She not shit. That's what it is.
Listen, but listen, it wasn't necessarily her being overweight because I love me.
I read her for fifth.
Love Mia Fupa. Like, let me not even. It was the fact that it was like the presentation. You know what I mean? Of it all. And it's like
she was sloppy.
It was like, yo, I cannot, like, I need somebody I can look up to. I need a black woman I can look at and be like, you know what I mean? Not necessarily, I don't need to be attracted to her. I don't need to like lust after her or anything. But it's like, I need to be able to look at my therapist in some type of like admiration. You know what I mean?
She was sloppy.
I'll say this.
She was sloppy looking.
Not somebody
I
like
had a debate about this. I don't think I told you. I had a debate about this at work. I feel like the better physical shape you are in, the better is your mental.
That's facts. That's a real thing.
So it's just like, if you are like obese and you a therapist and you
wait.
So look, I'm not trying to be mean. So look. See, now y'all gonna make it look a certain way. I'm not trying to do that.
I know exactly what you're saying. I get where you're going with this. Keep going.
Because it's like if you're obese and you giving out life advice.
But not even that.
Like, wait.
Oh, sorry, baby. Go ahead.
You getting out life advice, and it's just like you telling the person what they should do and what they shouldn't do, and it's just like, yo, if you this, intelligent, smart, self-aware, it's like, how are you not applying it to your own life? Like that. But I'm not trying to be.
You said it best, babe.
Okay,
yeah, that's how I was trying to say. And it's not even that, because even if I had somebody who was a bigger person, you know what I mean. But you presented yourself in a very well, you know what I mean? Like, you took the time out to wake up a little early, to get dressed, to brush your teeth, to make sure you look presentable on what, if we're doing it in person or if we're doing it through a video chat. But it's like, I need to know that you are implementing these things that you're trying to tell me to do in real fucking life.
But if I feel like,
shit, yeah. But if you have crusties on the side of your lip, your hair looking dusty, you got lint.
About the crust on the lip, man.
That's how it was.
It looked like she had morning breath?
It definitely did.
Her breath stank.
It looked like she rolled out of bed and came on camera. And it's not necessarily more so about her being overweight. It was the presentation, because I love me a fucking thick woman. Put your fucking, let me not.
So she was eating crackers?
You are sexual. What you talking about? Let me not be sexual. This is a sex podcast.
Let me not. But the thing is like, I love big women. I love fupas. I love all of that shit. So it's like, that's not the thing. Yeah. It's the present. It was like the presentation. It's how you take care of yourself. It's how you're presenting yourself in your professional job. If you're not coming to me all put together, you know what I mean? Let me look like shit. Cause I'm coming to you a fucking mess.
So look at it like this, because it's like, if somebody really needs like your therapy, they really need you, and you come to it looking like half-assed, like you don't give a fuck about it, you're not taking it serious. Like, this is your profession, and like, niggas, sometimes it's life or death with niggas who need therapy, and it's like, you got to bind it on, you just not really like, you present yourself like you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, like, I'm about to take advice from you. Like, you look like you homeless.
You didn't even put no Carmex on, nothing, no Vaseline on your face, nothing.
I can actually vouch on the other half of that. Not so hard on like the sloppy and all that stuffness, but so like my photo shoots.
No, give me the story.
You feel me? With my models be looking the fuck good. Yeah. But sometimes, like, a couple times I be having photo shoots, I be fresh off work, or I be fresh out the bed. I be like, all right, come on, jogging pants, hoodie, let's do it. And I be background, like, I be taking all the background videos and shit like that. But I'm just the background. Like, that's a one-on-one. That's why I was like, that's a one-on-one though.
But that's completely different, because you're not in front of the camera. You're not the one.
That's different.
Sometimes.
But I'm saying, but when you are in front of the camera, you always present yourself.
That's
in a way
fine.
I ain't never seen a
dope.
fucked up picture
You're
of
not
you.
in the camera like with a hoodie on
I
and
ain't
a
never.
bonnet and shit. Like,
You,
yeah, it's
I don't care
different.
what your picture,
Yeah.
but I ain't never
got the models
seen
with
a
the fire.
fucked up
That's all that
picture
matters.
of you on fucking with no 4 a.m. on.
Yeah, no,
Exactly,
fuck
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Because I
nah.
can't release it.
Like they don't know
I'm not
you was in the
releasing it.
background with a hoodie on, look like
That's
you
facts.
just robbed the bank or you was in extra
Oh,
and set
baby.
it off. or
You're not
something
just
like
holding
that, you know what
a
I'm saying?
pair of panties in your hand like, buy my shit.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Like yeah.
I might do that one day. Here, guys.
I've even
I
had
don't
to
do
change
that.
that up when it comes to me doing hair. I've started to realize, okay, you know, when I was first starting out, I literally would just, cause you know I'm a mom
I
of
noticed
4.
that recently.
I would just roll out of fucking bed, throw whatever the fuck on and go. But I'm like, nah, because my clients are expecting an experience. You know what I mean? My clients are expecting
And
to
that's
be
where the tip
pampered.
at.
And then plus, they are paying good fucking
That's where
money
the
for
tip
my
at.
services. They're paying big money. So they want to see me looking good, smelling good, all of that. So I've been trying to present myself a little differently. Like, they don't give a fuck that I have 4 kids and fucking 3 cats and a dog at
Facts.
home. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit because
Pay
they're
for the
giving me
experience.
money.
People pay for
So
the
it's like they're
experience.
paying for
Whether
the
it's therapy, whatever
experience.
it is.
So
Even
I
when-
have to turn it the fuck on when I have to be giggly. I have to be therapeutic. I
These
have
my
to do
events.
all of that. I have to be ready.
Anytime you provide a service, people are, you know, they come in to have a certain type of experience. Like even when we have guests on our show, it's an experience for them. With any type of event, anything you provide a service, it's an experience. As long as the experience is dope, I feel like both of our live shows have been very successful because we provide an experience and people remember that shit. Oh,
Exactly.
Dirty Talk's gonna shut it down, blah blah blah. I can't wait
And
for
we
y'all.
very responsive too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They like the responsiveness too.
Yeah, they do.
Exactly. So when they come to the salon, when they come to a photo shoot for 4 a.m., y'all make them feel like important and
Exactly.
lit at the same time. Y'all make them feel
It
My
changes.
drugs together.
exactly.
Yeah, like I wake up and I'm like, you know what? I need to fucking get some clothes on today. You know what changed it? You know what really changed the game for me? And shout out, and I'm going to give a huge shout out. I'm going to go ahead and make a clip out of this because she deserves it. Barbara Chevy. She's my new fucking stylist. She does my hair.
Oh,
She
yeah.
cut my hair recently.
Period.
She's amazing. But when I walked in, the girl, I'm gonna call her a bitch because normally I love being like the bitch, but the woman had an outfit that was like matching. Her outfit was raw as hell. Lips moisturized, lashes on. Came in, Janae Aiko on the big screen. Boom. The incense going. I'm like, yo, this is a whole
I
experience.
walked in like, oh, you're trying to fuck me.
yo, but the way that
This bitch playing
she's-
Pussy Fairy.
Bro, she's beautiful too. I was like, this is a whole mother.
Put your pussy on my face.
Bro. And
funny.
I just was like, looking, I'm like, yo, I'm developing such a huge girl crush. This is gonna be my new
I
barber,
knew
so
it.
I gotta
See?
rein it back. She's so cute, but the thing is like, it really made me realize, oh, having experience, getting your hair done
experience, yeah.
needs to be a whole experience, and
You guys
that's
walked in, her
exactly
pussy
what
got
she
wet.
created. She had the Janae Aiko on. She had the incense going. She had the even down to like the sprays that she was doing on my hair. Like she was spraying my hair with like some stuff, and it all like smelled so great.
I
And
miss
I'm
them
like,
days.
okay. I'm like, and
my gosh.
though I'm enjoying the experience that I was having, I was peeping on game. I'm like, bet, because best
make
believe
people feel comfortable.
I
man.
tipped her like $40 because I was like, this shit was raw the whole entire
Like think
time.
about it. So say if you walk in somewhere, whether it's a suite, to a photo shoot, or like they a guest on a podcast, and say if we like all smell good, we all dress nicely, and we look good, they see our chemistry, it automatically makes them feel comfortable to like, oh, these people
Open
are down
up
to earth.
top.
Yeah, they open up. It makes for a better show. Or if like however you present yourself during a photo shoot, how you present yourself when you're doing hair, it just creates like a safe space, like subconsciously. It's like, okay,
It does.
I can kind of let my guard down. This person gives a fuck about their appearance, so I know they're gonna give a fuck about mine.
And on top of the photo shoots,
Oh, damn.
Oh,
wow.
the
fuck
middle
the
finger.
yeah,
Oh shit, what happened?
fuck the ones who was supposed to do Jazz photo shoot because I was waiting on them motherfucking pictures.
No, they
Oh,
did
yeah.
do it. It was actually Watts' homegirl, to be quite fucking honest.
Watts.
He sleeps.
No,
Leave him
no,
alone.
that's it,
Let
I'm
him
pretty-
take his
Yeah,
nap.
nah.
Let him nap.
Okay. Okay.
He's like,
Because I thought in my hair, it was some extra fried shit.
But no, they did the
Nah.
photo shoot.
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
They did the photo shoot. It was cool.
Never mind.
But
then.
it was like, it
wait,
was.
wait. Keep it up. Keep it up.
What I tried, what I started to peep, I'm like, oh, this is a big corporation. You know what I mean? This isn't just like what am I trying to say? A local company.
They paid for the photo shoot.
This is all like
but
they did the photo shoot and then they hit me with the $1,400 package thing. And I was like, yo, I'm not paying no $1,400.
But it's a thing
just
though,
pay
like
for
you
the
ain't
photo
getting
shoot,
no
that's the crazy
digitals
part.
though. Like no, that's
Digitals,
fried.
the minimum,
That's fried.
The minimum for the digitals was $500. And I'm like, yo, I can just get whoever to take some fucking
Shorty lied
pictures.
to you. Shorty, your mom lied.
Yo,
Yeah.
for real, she's talking about
Dudes
it's free.
capped.
It's free, but it's all good because it's like I still have the pieces, and then I memorized the
Facts.
poses that she did. I was like really paying attention to the type of poses that she was putting me in. I'm
Girl,
like, I
just
can
make
do
triangles
this shit.
with your arms and legs.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. I swear to God, that's what I do with my models. I be like, all right, triangle. They be knowing, but like,
I know y'all
Yeah.
just do a photo
Or
shoot.
that-
Y'all can just do a photo shoot.
Yeah, no, most definitely. But it's like, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Then
got-
I'm mad
shout
though,
out to my
because
photographer,
the
David
Airbnb
Cage.
this bitch got, the Airbnb that photo shoot was in,
chef's kiss.
bro.
It was good.
It was
Boom,
amazing.
when I got a banger
I want to
photographer.
get that Airbnb.
I got
somehow.
a banger photographer. Shout out to my boy David Cage. I need this because shout out to him. He be doing his motherfucking thing, okay? And on some spare the moment, he wanted to shoot lingerie. I need a new photographer. That was
Right.
So
shout out to him.
So another topic. So it's actually like the next two topics kind of go hand in hand, and I want to know y'all, thoughts on this. So the first one is say like weeding the right people out, and then the other one was how high are your expectations when meeting new people. So I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
like
it
you
does.
weeding the certain people out, and it's like your expectations when you meet new people. So. I get my spill on it after y'all go. Ladies first. So either one of y'all can go.
My expectations are extremely high with people.
I thought it
Oh,
would've
that's
been
beautiful.
low. Yeah, my
That's
shit's low
great.
these
My
days.
shit is on
Nah.
the floor.
I have
trust
such
none
high.
of
I don't trust people very easily. I feel like that's a part of the reason why I want to go to therapy is because I'm so guarded to where I'm by myself too much, to where it's like, I do my thing. I have children and stuff like that, so there's like a portion of that, but they're getting older now, and it's like, yo, I'm way too comfortable by myself. I'm way too comfortable. Not only am I way too comfortable by myself, I'm way too comfortable driving in a car for hours in silence. And it's
Yeah, you
like,
like doing
That's
that
different.
what
It's a
capacity?
thing though. It do
That's
feel
it.
good though.
Yeah.
Sometimes it do feel
And it's
good.
like, what? But
that's
at what
different.
capacity is that unhealthy? To where I am so.
I don't think it is.
It's
unhealthy.
not.
think
I ain't
it's
gonna lie,
always
like
a
coming home
thing.
from work, since I'm like 40 minutes away, I actually enjoy my rides home and
It's
to
like
work.
some
Yeah.
cool little,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me level this day out after all this
Yeah.
shit, all this communication. Let me
Yeah.
just shut the
Process a lot of
fuck up.
thoughts,
Like,
trying to be
yeah.
ready for the kids.
But
bring them home and all that
yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, like I'm at work. I have the kids. I have to, do my thing with them, homework, conversations, love, and all of that. And then at work, it's music and conversations
It's
and
always
things.
noise.
So it's like, yeah, it's always constant noise. But I am way too comfortable with being not like my relationship with him is significant. My relationship with my children is significant. But there's an amount of friendship that I'm lacking that I know is probably healthy for me to have, but I'm way too comfortable without it. And it's not because of me just being completely happy without friendship. It's because I don't trust
These
nobody.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You niggas are weird.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos. I swear to God, I was just
fucking
thinking about
trust
that.
problem.
I had just met it. Like,
Yeah.
my shit is low as fuck. I had just met this girl at Agave. I had went out to eat with my bestie, and she was cool as fuck. Coolest girl. She was just so cute. She do makeup. I had reposted her thing on my page. She do makeup.
Oh, I
She
think
just-
I think I saw that.
seen
She
that.
just
Yeah.
moved to Cleveland. She just got in the city. She was like, yeah, I'm trying to make some new friends, you feel me? Trying to make new connections and shit. And I basically told her about the shit I be doing. I told her about how my birthday is, how I'm having the contest, and then like the prizes is black owned stuff. So I was like, yeah, you can be a part of that if you want to, blah, 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 blah. And it was just like an easy connection real fast. So she was cool and everything. And then like
The worst ones always be starting out like that.
not and then it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. So she was like, she want to connect. I'm like, I'm down. Like we could do whatever. She was like, I'm free this week or whatever. And like in my head, automatically, just based off like my Cleveland thoughts, I was like, I need to tell her about this because like I've met you, I get your energy, I feel you, I know you're not like a bad person to me. I don't feel like you are, but like let you come across the wrong person. Right. Nigga, they gonna try to rob you. Like they gonna try to run your shit. You feel me?
And that's exactly.
And it's like
that's what happened to me when I first moved here. I was green around the ears, and I just literally had
they're
to
gonna
realize
try to run you.
Yes,
niggas do not care. I'm not the type of person to do that. Like I'm a cool ass person. I don't want to do that. But I know people will fucking do you dirty.
Take advantage of your
kindness. And I don't want that. I mean, she could be doing it to me, but I don't feel that.
Yeah. That's why I thought it was about to go. I thought she was about to say
nope.
Okay.
So far,
she was trying to protect her. Like, yo, you gotta chill out a little bit. You gotta be careful because
for sure.
Cause I mean, it happened to me. To people who told me that they love me. You know what I mean? But I realized real quick when somebody realizes if you're a giving heart. Or if you wear your heart on your sleeve, if you're a genuine person, they will immediately try to take advantage of you quick, fast, in a hurry.
Oh, so can you? Oh, so can
like
you?
When you first, can I?
You know, I do your hair. You can just come. No, no, like, we need to, this is your profession. Like, you my friend, but this your profession. Even if you cut a deal, but like, we not doing no flat out
free.
Nothing. Yeah, no. I'm going to tip something. Like, no. But yeah,
y'all want to know how I feel about it? I'm gonna play a clip from Snowfall real quick.
My God,
I'm dead.
This is exactly how I feel about it.
Dirty mother.
I tried to fix it.
I'm dead.
I did everything. I showed them compassion. I showed them mercy. I walked away. I was the bigger man, and look what the fuck it got me.
That's a Virgo response right there.
That's exactly how I feel. Listen, man. Listen.
That's a Virgo response.
I done tried so many times to put my arm around people who didn't deserve it. I came to people with open arms. You know what I'm saying? I tried to look out, and I guess I'm exhausted and tired of like the same energy not being reciprocated. It's like, man, I'm like giving. My cup is getting empty. I'm pouring in your cup. And it's just like, you're not even fucking thoughtful or considerate enough to pour some shit in my cup, knowing my shit is running on E. I think that's where I'm at with it right now. And it's just like, man, I know I have a big heart. I'm always looking out for people. So it's just like, man, if you know, like, I'm stretching myself thin, or I'm just trying to push it together, I'm just being considerate. And I feel like a lot of motherfuckers these days, men and women, just lack being thoughtful and just looking out off the strength. It's like a lot of people, they only do shit for other people now, expecting something in return, or they see like a gain, benefit from it.
Mind you, there's nothing wrong with that in aspects of
it's healthy using. It's like you useful in a healthy way, but like people would just use you and abuse you though. It's like misusing instead of like using you in a healthy way. And
where it's
like
a balance.
It's like I had to learn a hard way when it came to that. It's like, man, I'm trying to be friendly and I'm trying to be nice to everybody. And it's like I had to take a step back and just realize like, yo, like I feel like I'm not really gaining much out this relationship with this person, but I'm like giving a lot to this person. And it's just like, yo, I had to reevaluate. Okay, like what has this person done for me? Like how have they bettered my life or upgraded my lifestyle in any sense? And it took a lot for me. And talks with Jasmine, to be like, she always told me, I feel like you overextending yourself. And what I'm saying, I had to take a step back and realize that, because it's just like, man, I feel like I do a lot for people. I'm like the glue in a lot of situations, and I try to push it together. I try to push it together for people. People depend on me, like, oh, we want to do this, we want to have this. JR, but what you gonna do? Like, can you put this together? And it's like, man, when I want to chill and I want to put the shit in somebody else's hands, it just fails, man. And it just sucks.
Retweets.
Like last night we was at the bar in Lakewood, and I just met this guy. He like a real spiritual dude, and it's funny because Jasmine said when she had went to that bar by herself one night, he was like trying to talk to her. I guess. Like but we ended up being a cool nigga.
Cool dude. I knew it already. Cool dude.
And he was dropping a lot of gems. He was an older cat.
Yeah, he was hella cool.
And he was saying like I could see, like he told me, he was like, because he was writing down notes like by himself when he was sitting next to me. I'm like, what you writing down? And then he was like, I'm just writing down different notes to how to elevate myself, just observing. He was like, the fact that you asked me about that shit lets me know what type of person you are. You just had it like started a whole conversation based off of that. And then he was telling me I could, like, just by talking to you, I can tell that you really giving and you have a big heart. He was saying that I could tell by the way you are. He was like, you're going to end up getting your heart broke. He was like, not saying by your woman, but like just how giving you are and how you hold relationships at a high standard and really respect it, like expect it to be like a two-way street. You saying it's going to take for you to get your heart broke for you to elevate. And
which
that
is crazy because I'm like
for
the
like the
exact
whole
opposite.
day.
I don't give people opportunity.
Like it's been sticking with me like the whole day, like that whole conversation. And then like another black man came in and he knew, older black guy. He was just saying, pretty much echoing the same shit and saying like, like boy. You gotta go off of vibes. And he was saying like him and his girl might go somewhere before they even get out the car. His girl be like, you know what, babe, I don't think we should go in.
That's me. Oh my gosh, that's me. That's me so bad.
Elaborate on that.
Me and Tony. So for me, normally it'll be like I have my crystals on.
Yeah.
They're gone now.
What happened to where they at?
They fell off in New
Gotta
Orleans.
go get some more.
It flew off?
It fell off I don't know what happened.
He was drunk.
Was that you who asked what does it mean when your crystals fall off?
It wasn't a real
you?
question, but yes.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was you.
It was on a
Okay,
story
okay,
or something?
okay.
It was TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta get
So
on TikTok.
it was those.
I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah.
It was those exact ones. They was both of them was rose quartz.
Damn.
They both fell off in New Orleans. So normally when we would go somewhere, I have them on, and the necklace strap that is on, it's like a little cheap thing. It came with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it breaks easily. But I started like tying it. So I either put it in like a little knot or a little bow or whatever. So we'll go somewhere, it'll be on cool. So as soon as it fall or it'll just untie random as fuck, I'll be like, oh, it's time to go. So like in that video, it was random. I'm like, oh, we gotta go. Like we gotta go either get out this hotel and do something or we have to leave right now. In New Orleans, when I lost them bitches, it was so much shit going wrong. Like from the start, since we left Cleveland, we didn't even get there until 2 days later.
I remember that because you were stuck in the airport. I remember that.
It was hella shit going on. It was that we couldn't get the rental car. The rental car took the money off the car and then said that they didn't verify it didn't go through.
What?
So we didn't get the car, and then he lost like $200 trying to get the car just off the car.
Damn.
Did y'all use like Toro or one of them apps like that?
It was national, but he used them all the time. He used them to travel.
Yeah.
So he used them all the time. So this is the first time it fucked up.
Issue. Yeah.
And we sat there for like 2 hours.
Oh,
And then it was just everything just piling on top of each other. And then that was like the day they fell off was like the day before we went home type shit.
Damn.
So shit like that. Like
it might have just been like an
it's time to go.
overload.
Yeah.
It was like we done enough work
For real.
We need to cleanse ourselves.
It's between them falling off or I just feel it. I just be like, it's some weird shit going on. It's time to go.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this: like when y'all weed people out or cut people off, is it like gradual or is it just like a breath?
I'm way too quick at it. I'm way too fucking quick. It can be
try to give people a
it can be a
chance.
tone of voice for me.
Oh yeah.
And that's the reason why I need therapy. Because I can talk to somebody.
No, I felt that.
And if their tone of voice is off, or if they say something that's weird to me,
Yep.
or if they say something like, you know how when you can tell somebody is like a sneak diss, like doing a sneak diss or something like that, or if I feel like you're like too insecure, you know what I mean?
Projecting.
I just had to cut off one of my best friends. You know what I mean? Like, long story short, we planned a girls trip. You know, that was supposed to be cool. We
She's
planned
a
a girls
white
trip.
woman.
She was a white woman. You know,
I've
I've known
an
her.
ally for black people.
She's a
but don't
she's
feel
a quote
comfortable
unquote
around attractive black women.
she's a quote unquote what is it activist.
Oh,
You know what I
activist,
mean?
yeah.
So she's, you know, well versed. She's a social worker and a therapist and all of that.
It's licensed therapy.
But anyway, long story short, while I was out of town with her, she was supposed to go get a schmortion. Done while we were in. She was supposed to evacuate a child from her womb.
Oh man, she
Send it
about
back to God.
to
Send
about
it
to
back to God.
unalive the
Send it back
baby,
to
man.
the-
She about to unalive the baby.
She's trying to send it back to Jesus.
God, I'm not ready yet.
Sorry.
So, and it was gonna. She can't do it in Idaho because it's banned there. So when we went to Philly, we were having a girls trip in Philly. She was like, "I'll just do it there."
Simple.
She forced the dude that got her pregnant to come there with her.
Yes.
So she wasn't getting it
Yes.
until
And
Yes.
he paid for it, and so while we were there, she said she wasn't going to get the abortion unless he came, which is the first red flag. Second red flag was the fact that I have another friend out there, his cousin's girlfriend, and I was like, I want to go kick it with her or have her come hang out with us, and she had like saw a picture of her and was like, oh well, I'll feel too insecure if she comes hang out with us. Can she not hang out with us if her supposed baby daddy was going to be around? And I was like,
she's like, yeah, she's pretty. You know, I don't want to deal with jealousy and this and that.
It just was.
And you claim you an ally for
Who's
black.
the jealous one?
But listen though, she's like, if you claim you're an ally for black people, right? And you say you down for black women, why are you feeling some type of way if another attractive black woman is around you?
I mean, to be honest,
As a white woman,
I could see that, but on some like, I didn't see shit like that before, even in black people.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't put that in the category of racialness.
It's just
That's just some weird shit.
Some weird shit.
But it could be like a little taint of black. But
I don't think
that
it was
right
racist,
there, that's just
but
some
I
weird
definitely
shit.
think that it was just like
it's very telling.
She's just very.
the
I
dude
mean,
that
she
got
told you
pregnant
she's
by was
very
a black
insecure.
man, and there's just a lot of telltale signs that she was
It's just hard
jealous
for
of
me to
black
believe
women.
you really a black ally.
I'm about to say no. Outside of that, it's probably
like,
hella more
so,
stuff.
So like the
Yeah.
history,
Hella more stuff.
The history of black women has
Yeah.
been suppressed. Period. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
And you know
Yep.
how black women want to feel like beautiful,
Uplifted and shit,
And,
yep.
yeah. So it's like you telling another black woman you don't want another black woman around because she might be too pretty. Going to a Jamaican club. They was supposed to go to a Jamaican club. So it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean,
And,
that's weird. That's just weird shit.
And she
man.
was trying to get Jasmine. She was like, yeah, babe, I don't think you should dress nice out here. Just get some outfits from Walmart.
Yeah, she was trying to say.
It's given she just wanted to be the center.
Yeah,
or
and then
she
when I
just-
did, I was like, nah. I need to buy at least one
I didn't get to
outfit.
the
Like
good
if we
part
went
yet.
out, I actually bought this outfit that I
forgot about
have
this shit. This
right
shit
now.
Didn't get to the good part
I
yet.
have this outfit on now, right? And I bought it, and she was like, "Oh, what'd you buy? What'd you buy?" And
My little
she was like,
bodysuit,
"What?"
man.
And I sent her the thing, and this bitch gonna buy the same thing. She bought the same exact
Bodysuit?
outfit.
You didn't
Yes,
tell me that. You
she bought the
didn't
same bodysuit as
How
me.
did it look on her?
She didn't wear it. She didn't, because we ended up not being able to go out because
Wait, she spoiled.
Because she
they ain't
spoiled
going
it.
Nowhere. They stay in Airbnb the whole time.
she was supposed to
She's
get
like,
the.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, because she was supposed to get the
didn't get the
abortion and
abortion.
she didn't get
I mean,
it
the
because
unalive.
nigga came out there
about to get
and nigga was on, like, mind
No,
you,
I'm not ready.
when you see him, when I saw him in pictures, I'm like, oh, he's like a, you know what I mean, like he's whatever.
Yeah, nigga.
But in real life, he's one of those dudes where it's like in real life, his vibe is dope. You know what I mean? Like he's a cool ass dude. Like he's really dope. So it's like he got there and her whole demeanor changed. Cause one, he's in his city because he's
real.
from Philly.
That's real.
Oh, tell her about when you was gonna do his hair and she felt uncomfortable.
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
She
yeah.
made remarks
So
about that.
he wanted, cause he heard that I was a loctician, so he wanted
He
to
tried
get
to
his,
get that work.
yeah. So he wanted to get his hair done. So I was like, cool. I was like, yeah, no problem.
Man, she
You know
heard
what I
about
mean?
how the hairdressers put
And
the coochie on the arm.
he's in a really weird fucking. I don't be doing that shit.
You in the
fuck?
coochie on. She
Put
cat.
no damn-
Jazz.
You better not be putting no coochie on her.
coochie on
Unless
nobody.
it's a woman.
She put her coochie on my
It's a woman,
arm.
cool.
I ain't forget. I was warm.
It was a
I
woman,
was
cool.
warm.
But
First of all, my coochie went on your arm. It was unintentional.
It was a man. It was a man.
If my
though.
coochie
Don't put no
grazed
coochie
your
on no
arm,
man arm.
that shit
It's a
was.
woman,
I
cool.
wonder now. It's making me think how
I ain't
many
never
times.
forget it. Not
But
quit.
I'm trying to think how many
I
times
quit.
you
My
get the picture,
coochie
but like,
going.
like when she braided her hair, like how does her
Well,
coochie
because-
end up on your arm?
Because
So,
the,
okay, boom, right?
Yeah, explain this
because
to
the
me.
chair goes low.
You feel me? We down here, right? The
Okay.
chair right here, but it's not this fucking thick.
No.
So the chair is like right here, right? So
Okay.
you know you gotta get in there.
I gotta
especially when
get-
you on top.
Oh, okay.
So once you go in the top, it's just the automatic. It happen anytime I get my hair done, honestly. Anytime.
I'm about to say
Anytime, anytime they go on the top, it be straight coochie to elbow.
You keep putting coochie
Coochie
on
to
these
elbow.
niggas' arms. You put coochie
Look
on
at him,
niggas'
baby.
arms.
You're quitting. He already paying me money not to work late.
Yeah, I'm paying her extra money.
Coochie to elbow.
I'm paying her extra money to not work.
He gonna
late.
start paying me even more money not to take milk
Yeah, I'm
clients.
giving her like
do
an
it.
allowance. She's like,
Do
you
it.
put coochie on niggas' arms?
I
bro?
just-
Unintentionally, this is the first time I'm hearing about this shit.
Coochie probably be, and you know, Jazz, right? She be wet for no reason. So like niggas probably think, oh, I'm making this bitch wet. Oh, I got it. She don't give a fuck about her nigga.
Damn.
Blah blah blah.
I gotta
This
get
bitch
Jazz on a
wet.
good day.
Yo, I'm sorry for any clients who've had coochie on their shoulder. This is
coochie
the
at
first
that.
time. This is
Fucking
news.
soaked.
Man, the
This is
the
news.
first and only time I never had coochie on my shoulder is when a nigga did my wig. And I ain't feel no dick. I did not feel no dick.
I'm gonna have to get a thicker chair or
That's
something.
the only, he was gay. It was not going up.
Oh.
It wasn't going up.
But anyway,
He's
this
hard though. He hard.
So I was doing his hair in a regular chair, mind you. So the whole
coochie rubbing
time,
chair.
well, when he first asked me, he asked me when I was still here in Ohio before I left out to Philly, and Evie was like, "Hey, he wanted to know if he can do his hair." I was like, "Yeah, no problem." Like I love doing what I do, and I would definitely enjoy like doing some hair while I'm out of town, keeping my fingers fresh. So it's fine. And then when we got there, the whole story changed up. She's talking about, well, can I help you? Can you show me how to do it? Da, da, da. Mind you, this bitch ain't never touched no fucking lock in her life. Like, you ain't never do no lock.
Man, she don't know what a lock feel like.
You don't know.
She lived
Like,
with the nigga probably.
all you did is see him dangling
they
while
live
they
in different
fucking
states.
you. That's it. That's all. They dangling over your face while they fucking you. That's the only type of locks you ever seen. So it's like, how you don't know how to do locks. So the whole time
She's so insecure,
she's
she
so
didn't want Jasmine
insecure,
to touch
she
it.
didn't want me
About
to
to
touch
go me
it.
up.
Yeah. So we start doing
Cut
his
his locks
hair.
off.
We started doing his hair. Mind you, she didn't help me purchase any of the shit, but yet she wanted to be right over my shoulder, trying to tell me, "Oh, well, don't you think you need more product?" No, Evie, you don't need. Oh, sorry. No,
Evie bitch. No.
that's not even her real name. That's not her real name.
Evelyn.
She's like,
Eveline.
no. I'm like, no, bitch. You don't need more product because in locks you don't want. You know what I mean? I'm trying to explain to her, but she's critiquing me while I'm
She
doing my
basically
job.
said, she like, can't you just do
And
two
then-
locks and I
And
can
then,
I do it
yeah,
for
she's
you.
trying to
That's basically
do.
what she told
She's like,
Jack.
just do a couple, and then I can do the rest. And I'm like, no, you're not
don't
gonna be
work
able
like
to do
that.
that. And we were in the car, right? This is the funniest part. I'm sitting in the back, he's driving, and she's in the passenger seat. And she was like, "I'll just help you. I'll just help you." He looks back
Girl,
at me.
if you want to take his
Yo.
fucking order, if you want to tell him the order, say
listen,
that.
listen.
Yeah, look.
this.
He looks back at me, and he's like side on me. He's like,
He's like, no.
Please,
no.
though,
Hey,
please,
Remember
please.
on Friday, he like, want some of this too, old man? No.
yo, he's like, please don't let this white bitch get in my head.
So
Like,
good.
please.
Oh,
So,
tell her what she said when she left.
yeah.
To go to the store.
So she's leaving. I'm doing his hair finally after talking to her. Like, yo, this will go a lot faster if I just do it by myself. Okay, I'm just. After she realized this shit ain't no joke. Like, you really gotta like know
It's
what
some
you're
work.
doing. So she's leaving to go get something to drink from the bodega or whatever,
I ain't even trying it.
the corner store. And then she turns around and she goes, "And you better keep your hands off of my man and only in his hair." And then she leaves out the door.
I'd be like, that's a joke, right?
Yo, I didn't say nothing.
I got the
didn't
laughing.
cause in my head,
I got the laughing.
and babe, don't take this the wrong way. In my head, I'm
If I
like,
wanted
bitch,
to
if I
fuck your
wanted to
nigga, I
fuck him,
coulda
I would have
had
fucked him. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. If I wanted to fuck him
I wanted
and
to
make
have
you
my cow.
irrelevant with those 2 babies in your belly, you would have been
She was
on the
about to have
fucking corner street having
you
to
ain't
find your way
tell
home.
you that. So when they went to the abortion clinic, she found out she was having twins, right?
So she had to
She
keep
was
them?
like, I don't know if I want to do it anymore.
Shit, send them
And
both back.
that nigga was stressing. He was like, you stressing me the fuck out, stressing me the fuck out. Then her and Jazz got into it because she was like, "Oh, are you jealous? Are you jealous of us?" So I'm just like,
Jealous of your
and
twins?
She called me crying from work, bro. I was like,
Baby, if I was
this bitch
jealous,
is
I'll kick
cut
you.
off. This bitch is cut off.
I'll kick you in your stomach.
Like she was just trying to blow down on Jazz and downplay. I'm just like, yeah, this is
Like,
not
when he
fair.
would
That's
ask me,
weird.
Oh, and even
That's
like
straight
after
weird.
she left a day before they left the Airbnb, and she was like, "Hey, can you please not hang out with him?" Blah blah blah. And then Jasmine started ignoring her, and then she texted her like, "Hey, did I do something to accept you, or did I do something to upset you, or
being weird.
or did you do something fucked up and you feel bad about it? And that's when she went off and like sent a text.
I was about to say I would have spazzed on her right there. I would have spazzed on her.
Not only that, listen to this. So she's asking me, we're all in the car, right? Mind you, we're in a hella high emotional situation. She's just coming out. She tells homeboy that she can't do it. She's having twins, so she can't do it. The car is surrounded. We are surrounded by those fucking anti-abortion protesters. Our car is surrounded by anti-abortion protesters at this time. And so they're there.
Heard about them.
I'm looking around, and they're like, okay, well, you have, because I have my kids back to back. So I had a 1-year-old and a newborn. So the closest person that you can talk to who's been in a situation is me. And so she's like, what do you think I should do? And I'm like, yo, this is about to be the hardest shit you ever do in your fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, don't take this shit with a grain of salt. If you're going to do it, then fine, do it. But just understand it's fucking difficult. For 5 years, you're not going to be able to do shit with yourself.
5?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying for 5 years, what I'm saying is 5 years, you can't shower regularly. You can't work regularly. You can't go grocery shopping normally. Everything is going to change. And so I'm sitting here, and then when she leaves the car, he looks at me and he's like, and I'm like, yo, did you tell her your truth? Like, did you tell her your honest, like, from one black woman to a black man, did you tell her your truth? I'm like trying to get to it, like, to the bottom, because, white woman tears and shit. She's like putting all her white woman tears on him. And so as soon as she leaves the car, I'm like, did you give her your honesty? And he's like, no. He's like, I can't do this shit. And he's like pouring all of it out. And I'm like, you need to tell her that. Don't sit here and get yourself in a situation that you know that you're not going to be capable of. At that point, she feel
like you edged it on.
Right. Yep. So it's like, after I told him all of that, he tells her, like, yo, I don't think I can do it. Woo. We go get coffee. He leaves the car. She turns to me. Are you fucking jealous of me or something? What the fuck did you say to him? Don't fucking talk to him. He gets back in the car, and she was like, well, mind you, Jasmine has 4 kids, and she has multiple baby daddies.
You gotta steal her. Just steal that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
at that point, just call me a nigga.
That part.
That's what I'm
that part.
She called me crying at work, so I'm just like, I'm just like, oh, you so lucky I'm not there.
Jazz, you should have stole her. You should have stole that. First of all, who's driving? Whose car is this?
It's a rental car.
Whose name is it in?
That was in Philly.
But mind you,
whose name is it in?
At the end of the day,
best part. I would say best part. Then we're gonna go the first.
Go ahead,
babe.
Break.
So like this is the best part, right? Before she went to Philly, it was like a couple of days, right?
I got me drinking dark. I got an attitude.
Yeah, me and Jasmine want to have 2 kids of our own, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And
God damn, that's 5.
6.
Six.
God, yeah, and
it'll be all right. 4, 6. What the fuck is the difference?
I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just adding everything up.
I come home from work. She on the phone with the girl. This is before the trip to Philly. You know what I'm saying? That's when they still best friends. And I come home, and then she got her on speakerphone. She's like, yeah, mind she's a white woman. She on speakerphone. She was like, yeah, so did you tell JR about my proposal? Like, I should be honored, and like I should be intrigued by the shit. She was like, yeah, so JR, you're like, I want to have one of your babies, and because I'm pregnant right now, I'm thinking about moving to Cleveland, and we can all live under one roof together.
And you guys can help me raise the babies.
And like, I thought it was a prank at first. I honestly thought.
No, she was dead ass.
Yeah, I'm saying at first I thought it was a prank.
Yeah, no.
I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to hop in the shower. Like, I didn't really respond to the shit. I'm just like, cause I ain't want to be rude, but it's just like, first of all, I'm not having a mulatto baby, and I'm not about to live with you under a roof, cause I already know how you are, and I like she wants too much control, and you're not about to control shit as a, like
yeah. She offered. She said if we moved in with her, we would move in with her. And then we would help her raise her child. Then she would have our baby. Yeah.
I'm not having no baby. I'm not being tied to her for
life. Nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Bitch.
Guys, you got something you want to tell me?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. This is
Yeah,
how
you should have
delusional
stole
she
that
was.
hoe. No, ain't no delusion. You should have
was.
stole. I swear to God.
Yo, I wanted
Ask her-
to.
I
When I
swear
tell you
on
I
my-
wanted to
I swear
so
to God.
bad.
I swear to gosh.
I thought it was a joke at first. I thought I was being pranked.
Public service and look, my eyes. I'm hot.
Bro,
my
I
eyes.
wanted to so bad.
Public service announcement. Try that shit with me.
Yo, I wanted to
That's
so
it.
bad. But
That's it.
mind you, I'm in Philly with nobody that I know. I don't know
Have
anybody
one of
there.
your my nigga, you want
And live in the same roof. Under the same roof.
man? Fuck the living. My nigga, you told straight up, and then you first of all you told me, and then you made it a point to tell my nigga that you wanted to have a baby by my nigga. You're delusional. Fuck no, that's not even delusional. You fucking retarded,
Yeah.
babes. You
Cuckoo for
got off
Cocoa
on the
Puffs.
right side of the motherfucking foot, cause I
Cuckoo for
guarantee
Cocoa
you,
Puffs.
you would have been in the back of the motherfucking dumpster.
Tricks are for kids.
Yo, it was such a wild. But again, I mean, I guess back to the fucking topic. This is the reason why I have trust issues.
I understand, babe.
I can't trust. I don't be trusting people.
And then said one of your.
Yo,
I'm not having no mulatto kids.
no, and especially not
They-
that one.
mulatto,
from
is
that
that
one.
a
That's
correct
a
term?
little-
Is that the correct term?
I don't
Mulatto?
know. I don't know.
Is that old school?
Is
that
mulatto
like,
white?
I feel like,
Is that like
I
crackers?
I don't know if mulatto is
don't know if
appropriate. I
Like
can't
crackers,
remember.
hunky and shit.
Is mulatto white? I go based off mulatto.
I can't
I think she
Lotto.
black.
I love Lotto. She half white, half black.
But that's
I love
why she
mulatto.
goes
Then
by
there you
Lotto.
go. That's mulatto.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Lotto. Shout out to Lotto. This is the first
Big booty
part
ass.
of the Dirty Talks podcast, season 2, episode 1.
Womp womp.
I love my co-hosts. Y'all so dope. I got strong black women behind me. I cannot
womp,
lose.
womp, womp.
We'll be back
Period.
for part 2. Peace.
Peace out.